there. Monday night. People have said I should do these things, but never got around to doing it. So just sitting there outside enjoying. Looks like the storm's coming in from the west back there. So um, yeah, I just want to do one of these things just to kind of. We're halfway through the season now with kind of all three series and stuff, and just kind of wanted to recap on things. If you guys got any questions or want to chat in on anything, more than welcome to. Hopefully it pops up or not, but anyways, also like to remind you guys that the out at High Voltage at Dunkard, the 9-hour ATV Havoc Kinda, sponsored by Kinda. So that'll be coming August 9th, and you guys check that out. You can go off NEXE's website, and they have an official website there. I think it's just for youth and adults. So if you want to check that out. And also they have this year is also the Kinda Gauntlet, what they're calling it, the 10-hour bike endurance race that will take place August 23rd at the High Voltage track in Dunkard, PA 2. So make sure you guys check those out. And yeah, those are fun. I went last year and raced in a group, and it was pretty cool. So, but yeah, so anyways, all right, dog wants out. Come on. Dog just took the table. Anyways, what a hell of a weekend this weekend was. It was another mutter. Saturday for the quads and Sunday for the bikes. Just seems like we can't get out of this crap, but great racing by everybody, from the minis to kids and all that. Man, I tell you what, that track was really tough. Saw a few kids get hurt. Hopefully they're okay. And you know, it was a great racing this weekend, and I'm sure glad I wasn't in it. Got some good film. If you guys see, I got the adults up for ATV and bikes, and also I got the youth up for bikes and ATVs. I'm gonna be working on the other ones. So yeah, I don't know if anybody's chatting in or not, because I can't really see chat. Oh, there it is. Oh, what the hell's that? Cool background. Green screen. All right, I don't want that. How'd you get off that? Back? None? All right, there we go. All right. Anyways, yeah, great racing. Like I said, this weekend for these kids, and the adult ATVs, man, those guys were tearing it up. Looked like Braxton Gross, Stephen Harrell, and Hunter Hart, first, second, and third this weekend. And what's up, Power Sports? And tell you what, it was good racing by those three. And I think Devin Master said he was leading the points, and he finished, what did he finish in, 6th? He was on a, no, he finished in 9th. He was on a used bike this weekend. Somebody let him borrow it, so he wanted to get some points in. Looks like he got 2 laps, but Braxton Gross got in 5, so that's pretty good. 5 laps on a pretty good track. And then Pro-Am, Tim Stroka, Stroka, Braggs, Lazzle, and Trace Furby, first, second, and third. Looks like Tim pretty much wiped him out. Not too bad for second and third, but it was pretty close. Trevor Meadows, Evan Ruckel, and Ryan Wilhelm, first, second, and third. 554. Maybe something happened to Ryan Wilhelm's bike. If any of you guys are on here, you can tell me how your race went. And let's see, what else we got? Vet A30, Nick May. There's only 3 guys there. One didn't finish. Saw a lot of bikes getting pulled in, probably a lot of DNFs or people pulling off. Senior A40 plus, Chris Conklin, Dave Nalor, and Todd Muscala. The Marlboro Man, 3rd place. So it was good racing there. Meshko got 4th. not bad. So yeah, if you didn't see the track on Sunday for the bikes, yeah, check out my video. And then 2 people racing the Open B: Blake Moore, Austin Newsom, first, second. Douglas Cannon, Dustin Bookshar, and Barry Nicholson, first, second, third, and Vet B40. Jacob Lovis. Oh, nice, Jacob. Good job, man. Mark Dartery and Casey Szynski, first, second, and third. That might have been Jacob Lovis's first win this year. I'd have to find out. Senior 40, Tim McIntyre, Derek Wilson, and Larry Weatherholtz, first, second, and third. That was pretty tight, first, second. Went good, got another win. Nice, man. Are you doing all the classes, youth and adult? Yeah, I was just kind of running through. Everything, putting it halfway through, see where we're at. You know, going over the race this weekend. What'd you guys think of the track? Besides being muddy and slick. My track preview, like I said, I did the 110 on it, and it wasn't too bad. So, let's see what we got here. Open C 23, Seth Weevil, Rich Thompson, and Blaine Moore, first, second, third. Vet C 30 plus, Chris Clemens, Mikhail Claypool, and Paul Tichnell, first, second, and third. It's hot out here. I got a storm coming in the background. Then we got women's class, Hannah Hunter, Chloe Harper, and Andrew Rogers. 3 pro women out there tearing it up. It's good to see them showing up at the locals. And then we got women's novice, Nikki Howard, Lexus Harris, and Savannah Keister. Always good to see the women out there racing. Need more women. They see my videos though, and they're like, yeah, I ain't gonna do that crap. Let's see, where are we at? Schoolboy, Colin Benson, Duncan Scott, nice job, Duncan, and Wyatt Weaver from Grafton. Let's see, Open Utilities, Chasen Bush, Daniel Lichtenstein, and Dusty Gatos, And then what we got? Open Sport, Levi Ringer, Jaden Shalit, and Cole Lance. And then we got Sportsman, Daniel Cox, Savannah Newcomer, and Walla Furlong. And then Buddy Race, we just had Team Old and Young. That's a good name. Good old Team Old and Young. But yeah, don't forget about those events coming up too. They're really fun. I went last year, and it was a good time. Let me get back over. I don't know why it closed me down. The 100 channel said, hey, what's going on? How we doing, boss? I'm all right, man. Just, you know, trying to keep it real. I was trying to find, hold on, I was trying to find, shit. Somehow it jumped over to not what I wanted. Sorry about that. Probably hear the thunder rolling in the background. All right, what we got? Youth ATVs. Thanks for putting me on picture. Oh, no problem. No problemo. Which picture was it? I put up several. All right, let's see what we got in youth. Let's see, Super 1215. We got Camden Phillips, Cal Hover, and Tyler Whipkey. Some good riders there, first, second, third place. I tell you what, man, these kids, it was tough conditions Saturday. Grace Wolf, Christopher Jennings, and JP Pickens in that Super Mod 11 to 15 class. Girls Super, Fallon Holcomb, Hannah Caulfield, and Abby Puffenbarger, first, second place. Briar funny. Let's see, we got Girls Junior, Carter Phillips, Aubrey Nicholson, and Bailey Wright. Briar, oh yeah, no problem, man. No problem at all. Yeah, it was funny. I can't believe I can't believe I got that on camera. All right, and then intermediate, we got 8 to 11, Brantley Smith, Hunter Lizelle, and Colson Conklin. Intermediate 8 to 11 class. Then we got Trail Rider, Jake Bill, Case Conklin, Conkley, and Alex Pearl. So, nice job, you guys. And then the minis, man, these guys kind of struggled for being, you know, wet, nasty, and muddy. They get to go out in the first part of it and basically get to slack it on, basically shine it all up for the rest of the guys. Motard, where are you from? Because I would love to see you at some of my locals. I am from a mysterious island. I only fly in on a private jet on race days and filming. My location is very secured. But I think the title of my name will give it away. See, 90cc mods, Kason Jennings, Ryder Tenney, Alay Holland, first, second, and third. I know that's a tight race and bow series for those guys. 90cc two-stroke, 6 to 11, Abigail Hodeman, Cruz Steele, and Cash Stanley, sorry. 90cc four-stroke, 9 to 11, Colson Conklin, Brody Harrington, and Parker Stair. I know all those names. See, we got Gavin, he was on the hillside with me, and Kenneth Walls. Nice job, Kenny. Nolan Cornell, first, second, third, 90cc four-stroke, 5 to 8 class. And then we got 50cc two-stroke, 4 to 7, Holden Wolford, Logan Leach, and Cole Green. And then we got, I don't know how, but I pulled off second place, and I've seen you a few times when I watched your adult from Buffalo. Seen me a few times. I didn't get to shout it. Hey man, I don't expect anybody to shout it. You know what I mean? You guys race. Don't worry about me. Let me get the footage, and that's what I want you to be focused. You know, I tell these little kids, you don't need to wave at me. You know, this and that. It's cool that you recognize me, but man, race. You know, me, I'll sit and talk to you out there if you stop. You know, what I mean, if I'm racing and I see people, I stop, talk to them. Let's see, we got 50cc four-stroke, 4 to 7, Kason Johnson, Hayden Burnsworth, and sister Jalen Burnsworth, the twins. Yeah, I did them podiums. Cute little girls, gonna be good racers. They keep going on. So that was the ATV side, but yeah, it rained. Let's see, I did the track preview Thursday. I think it rained there Thursday night. Sunny Friday, rained Friday night, and then rained Saturday night, and the track was just miserable. And I'm getting sick and tired of these muddy weather, but I tell you who rode the track very well is coming up now is a Pro A Bikes, Tyler Braniff. He ran the first lap, I think about 20 some minutes, 8.7 miles in that muddy condition, if you watch my videos. And he finished only, I mean, he had a 2 minute, maybe about a less than 2 minute gap on the finish. But hey, I raced on Saturday and I saw you and I got fourth, and I didn't know if you remember me as I was yellow quad. Probably. I see a lot of different bikes. And sorry if I can't remember everybody's names, but a lot of times I just see you guys from like this and your eyes, you know. But yeah. Oh, it's all right, man. I'm glad you said hi, but remember, don't, because I've seen too many people wave hi at me and then all of a sudden they mess up, you know what I mean? Yell, say something, that's fine. Just keep your racing, man. Get good videos. Usually I do see you and I shout out, but yeah, I didn't see fully a lot. You know me, I like to hide. I'm like Bigfoot, man. I like to get out there in those areas that people aren't around because I don't like a lot of talking in my videos. So, you know, I may be hiding behind a tree for safety reason, and all you may see is my camera sticking out in your face. But like I always said, I always put, you know, that's in your face action. I could stand back with a big ass telescope and, you know, but that's not fun. Like I said, it pumps me up, and But yeah, anyways, Tyler Braniff and Kiefer Galano and Randall. I don't know what's reconnecting. Great. Storm take out my feed. Use cellular data. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna have to jump on cellular data because I don't know if the storm knocked out the internet or not. So, but yeah, watch my footage of those guys, and it's just incredible how fast some of these guys and some of the kids, man. You know, I mean, I don't remember kids racing that well when I was young. It's what incredible. I guess the technology and everything has just increased, and you know, I felt like back in my day riding that 110 around is about what I felt like on my first XR80. You know, it just beat the shit out of you. But anyways, I'm the kid on the blue blaster ripping. All right, the wrap. Ooh, blaster. Just heard an explosion. And then Pro-Am bike, we had Isaiah Brown's Slayton, can't say his name, Pittet, and Aiden Pratt, first, second, and third. I know I'm chewing up names because it's terrible names. Junior AB, Joey Shalat, Philip Lincoln, Likens, and Isaac Leitner. But yeah, that track Friday was tough. A lot of bottlenecks. I couldn't get to the bottlenecks. I couldn't ride around. I got to get a new truck and stuff, and stop throwing that bike in. Yeah, I love what do for NXT. Yeah, you know, I'm just kind of bringing something out, and like I said, it was halfway through the year, and just kind of throwing out, and maybe do something when we get the scores next week out there for the race and see where everybody's standing. I don't think they have it posted for the Buffalo, but Chris Montgomery, Caleb Williams, and Brandon Lofton for the Vet A 30 plus class. Mark Cole, Caden Annan, and Braden Lewis, AB plus 15. We got schoolboys, Jacob Connard, Creed Stoutler, and Ryan Downlin, and then Mitch Pascarella, and then Randy Skidmore and Brandon Washington, Vet B30. And then we got 250C, Rocky Beeman, Gabrielle Sapp, and Justin Miles, Open BC, Austin Bittinger, Mason Chips, and Dominique Riccotelli. Open C16, Michael Corley, Joey Spade, and Noah Neil Carr. Senior 35, Joseph Stasic, RJ Brandenburg, and Richard Moore. And we got schoolboy Jeremiah Jones, Sean Relaw, Kobe Duran. And what class was the schoolboy? And then my class would be Jay DeBerry, Corson Corbins, and BJ Rogers. And they got 4 laps in. Yeah, that was a tough track, man. I didn't even think I probably would have got 4. I probably would have gotten 2 on my bike, maybe. And then James Chidster, Zach Gale, and Joe Evans, Vet C 30 plus, Open C 25, Timothy Marks, Joey Ruskinski, and Jordan Toole. And then Golden. No, this is my class right here. What am I saying? Golden Fox, 55 plus. I'm an old guy. Ed King, Greg Grimm, and Rich Bergdahl. Yeah, 433. I saw Greg out there a few times. He was looking at me like, oh man, I'm telling you what. Yeah, I went over the classes. You can always skip back, or when it comes out, you can go through. And I'm just kind of going through these and just kind of, you know, do you know if the race is the same track since it's same race? Oh yeah, don't forget about next race coming up is at CJ.